I've been training with Mendi for roughly 3 weeks, and it's been a hell of a ride. Interesting enough, roughly during 3 weeks, a 3 weeks period, I find myself in a state of mind where I can't really, for me it's like a dream. Imagine you're going to work and you coach other people. You have a group at say 50 people. Nightclub environment, you're a trainer, right? Music is pumping, blah, blah, you're showing exercise, and you have 60 seconds between every single exercise. And in your head, those 60 seconds feels like 60 hours minimum. And you know shit can go sideways. I can say something in that mic that fucks up everything I have. And you need to get your stuff, excuse me about the language, but get your shit together. And that is a very, 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 very thin line. And so far, Mendi is helping me. For 3 weeks, I've experienced something that is just makes me happy. And for me, just being flatlined, not feel anything from morning to evening, and being in control without any external things. It's been a long time. Mendi helps me out just to keep that flat line, and when it's going down, instead of being down here or up here, I can be somewhere in the middle, and I'm the one controlling that car, not someone else. Say for example, this morning I woke up 5:20 a.m. in the morning, and usually when I wake up, my brain is up here. If I wake up, I can, in the middle of the night or in the morning, it's very hard for me to actually fall back to sleep again. And actually I woke up this morning and I was like, this is where I'm gonna be. I'm in the present. I don't need to go up and work now 5:20. There's no rush. So laid in bed and just took a couple of deep breaths, and then I actually fell asleep again. And that might not sound much for a lot of people, but for me, that is a dream coming true. The funny thing is that my girlfriend, like last week, we just had some dinner, and then after it, we're doing the dishes and we were just talking. Usually in the evenings when we eat dinner together, we usually talk a lot about several things. And she mentioned like, well, out of nowhere, like we were not even like talking about it. She's like, well, you actually like become a way more softer person compared to a couple of weeks ago. You used to be. And then I didn't really understand. I was like, this is me. Like, what do you mean? And that is the weird part as well, because I still can't really understand. It's like I see myself at one way, but how I am to other people is clearly a different reality, and it isn't, my mind haven't really catch up to that yet. But what she said is, you just seem to be like a softer person, more present. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm always here, always present, and it's very weird, very, very. Again, it's like my mind can't really sometimes follow up and see what reality is or how other people see me, and for me, been struggling in relationships to stay in relationships and actually find meaning in them. It's. That's as well. That's a big thing, and it actually means more or less the world to me.